As I was driving down here for this event today, on the radio, there was a statement made, and the individual said, "It is criminal in this country, one of the wealthiest countries in the world, that we have workers who are working for starvation wages."
Come on.
Yes, take a look at this right now. You'll see nothing but janitors all on this trolley tour entitled The Tale of Two Clevelands. It's all made possible by the SEIU labor union, and what they're trying to do is show the stark differences in between the places where these janitors work and the neighborhoods and communities in which they live in. Now, what they're trying to do overall is get their minimum wage raised up to $15 because they believe if they do in fact get that raised, that will indeed close that gap.
Right now!
Let me hear you. Right now! We fight.
We win!
We fight.
We win!
We fight.
We win!
We wanted to do this tour so that we could let people know and see the difference between where people work down here and where we live elsewhere.
Janitors, workers across the city are coming together across racial lines, and we're saying in one voice that labor has dignity. All labor has dignity.
You make it able so that people come to a clean office every day. They don't have to scrub toilets themselves. They don't have to do the dusting or whatever, but they make billion-dollar deals each and every day. The work you do is required for them to be able to do the work they do. So you should be able to benefit from being able to make a living wage. You need to be able. No contract?
No peace!
No contract?
No peace.
No contract?
No peace.
I'm seeing this new generation coming in, doing basically the same work that I did some 35 years ago. And it's just a shame that they're starting these people out like $6, $7 an hour. So $15 an hour for them, and if I can make a difference by negotiating this so that they can have that $15 an hour and not take 35 years to get to where I'm at, it'd be hats off to me.
For me, it's to make sure my fellow workers, people that work side by side to ride the bus with, receive 15. It's heartbreaking when we still fight for something we should have had anyway. You look around your community and you say, if my neighbor was getting 15, we really could do something. It wouldn't be an empty lot here. Right. Perhaps my neighbor could buy this house, that person I ride the bus with. Perhaps the food line at the church wouldn't be as long.
Usually there's the food bank up here. There's lines and lines of people, and when I ride the bus, it's sad, it breaks my heart. Because these are folks that look like me that get on the bus and work and stuff to go to the food bank because they're not making that 15. But we're giving all this money to corporations to build all this beautiful downtown, but what do they give us back in turn? You know,
So we had a list of folks that we invited. We delivered invitations to them by hand. We followed up with them just to make sure that they got it, or if they didn't, we would want to remind them. And some of them responded with a kind, "We're not going to be able to make it." You can decide what that means.
They missed out on a chance to see where we're coming from as a people, that we have feelings, that we shouldn't be treated as we're the scum of the earth when we're doing such a high-risk favor for you. I think they missed out on a chance to hear exactly where we're coming from.
I can say I can move, but why should I have to leave a city that I love, that I feel that will grow and can be something beautiful again? I shouldn't have to move to the suburbs. That's not right. That's not fair. If I work in this city, I can live in my city, and I should be able to be comfortable in my city. And we should make these corporations vest in this city.
We all like nice things. I want my grass to be green. I want the picket fence with the dog in the back going roof. I want that. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to be coming down and my next door neighbor is 5 houses down because there's all fields in between us. You know what I'm saying?
buildings. We don't need one Cleveland for the people who come downtown and work and then go off to wherever they live in the suburbs. We need one Cleveland that's going to work for all of the citizens that live and work in the city.
If I get 15 and just do my job, I put everything in the Lord's hand, I ain't gonna have to worry about it. Because I know we can do it if we all just stand together as one.